All right, boys and girls, if you found this video, that means you went to Google Classroom and you clicked on the Tuesday must do and you found the video. Okay, so today's math lesson has to do with place value again, but in something that we call expanded form. I think for distance learning a couple weeks back, we went over a little bit about expanded form, but we're going to do it again today. And I want to make sure we remember that place value means what does each number mean? Okay, so before we get into expanded form, I want to talk about what place value means. So in the number 290, okay, this does not mean 290, okay? This is 290 because this 2, the value of it is 200. The value of this 9 is 90, and the value of the 0 is just plain old 0. It's not worth anything, okay? So we talk about place value, that's what we're referring to. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of different ways to say a number. Okay, I think you remember in class me talking about how I have a lot of different names for myself. I'm Mrs. Daniels to you guys. My friends call me Carly. My kids call me Mommy, sometimes Mom. My nieces and nephews call me Auntie. So already I have a lot of different names. So math numbers have a lot of different names too. Okay, so let's say the number 426. Okay, that's one way to say that number. Another way to say that number is 4 hundredths, 2 tens, and 6 ones. Okay. A third way to say that number could be 4, let's see, I could draw it 4 hundredths like this. Okay, 2 tens like that, 6 ones like that. I could spell it. I could write 426. And another way I could do it is I could do it the expanded way, where we stretch it out. Okay, so I'm going to erase this and let's talk about what that means when we stretch it out. All right, so I think I had 426. So when we talk about expanded form, to expand something is to stretch it out. In class, we took our arms and we stretched them out to show that we were expanding them. When I blow up a balloon, I'm expanding the balloon and it blows up. Okay, so what numbers, when I say these numbers, what numbers am I expanding this out to? Okay, so let's see, what do you hear when I say 426? I hear 3 different numbers. What do you hear first for that 4? Again, what is the value of that 4? The value of that 4 is 400. And I hear that, 400. Then I put our plus sign. What is the value of that 2? I don't say 2. Listen, 420. Do you hear it? 20. And finally, what do you hear when I say that 6? 426. Yes, just plain old 6. And if you add up 400 plus 20 plus 6, you get to 426. All right. So remember, this 4 means that there's 400 in there. The 2 means there's 2. Okay, we'd have, so 4 of these, we'd have 2 of these, and we'd have 6 of these. So if I were to draw that out, 400, 2 of those tens box, and 6 of these. All right, 426. All right, let's do another example. Let's do the number 327. All right, what do you hear first? Listen, 327. Do you hear 3 different things? I'll put my pluses. I hear 3 different things. I'm going to write one here, one of them here, and one of them here. So 300, that 3 really means 300. Okay? This 2 does not mean 2. Listen, 320, and then 7. All right. So again, we have 320, and then 7. All right. So in the Google slide for today that's in Google Classroom, it's again just like the math workbook page. It's that page, and you can write right on there or type right on there. You'll be doing this. What they give you is sometimes they go, we have 5, I'll just write hundredths. I'll write hundredths. Then it says 4 tenths and 3 ones. And they want you to write it out in the expanded form. So we're going to hear 3 things. So first, let's figure out what number this is. What number is 5 in the hundreds place, 4 in the tenths, 3 in the ones? You see that? 543. All right. Now I think we can stretch it out. What does the 500 really mean? That means 500. What does the 4 really mean? What does 4 tens mean? It means 4 of these. It means 40. And finally, what does the plain old 3? Listen, 543. It means plain old 3. All right, let's do one that has a 0 in the tens place. Okay, so if I did, let's go with 6 hundredths, 0 tens, and 5 ones. Okay, so let's see, we're going to have what plus what plus what equals what? So what number is 6 in the hundredths, a 0 in the tens, and a 5 in the ones? Okay, it's 605. Okay, 605. So what do we, listen to, what do we hear when I say that? I hear 605. Okay, I hear 600, and I hear the 5. I could put a 0 here, because I don't hear anything in the tens place, because there's 0 tens. Or we can just change it to 600 plus 5. Both are correct. So if you were to write 600 plus 0 plus 5 equals 605, I would say yes. Or if you wrote 600 and got rid of the 0 and said 600 plus 5 equals 605, both are the expanded form. Okay? All right. Let's try one. This time, I'm going to put the 0 in the ones place. I'm going to put a 0 here. Let me do 300, 5 tens, 0 ones. All right. So we've got 3 of these, 5 of these, okay, and 0 ones. All right. So we need what plus what plus what equals. Anybody know what number? What the answer is? What that even is? We got a 3 in the hundreds place, 5 in the tens, and a 0 in the ones. Right. What? Let's see the expanded form of that. Listen, what do you hear? 350. I don't hear 3 things. I only hear 2 things. I hear 300, because this 3 means 300. Okay. This 5 means 5 tens. So what's 5 tens? 350. And I have nothing in the ones place. So again, you can leave it like this, or if you want, you don't even have to have the 0 there. That is the expanded form, okay, for 350. Let's do one where last one where I mix it up. All right. I don't think the Google slide has one like that, but let's mix it up, erase it all. What if I said, it's got 5 tens, 8 hundredths, 2 ones. What number is that? So it's going to have 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to have 8 hundredths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's going to have 2 ones. It's in mixed up order. Anybody know the number? Let's do the hundreds first. It's 800, then the tens, 50, then the ones too. So again, what is the expanded form? What do those numbers really mean? There's no zeros this time. So listen, 852. I hear 852. And we know, yes, that equals 852. All right. Thank you. Good luck doing the pages.